Hey guys, I'm back with another day of Pokemon Center stock data, and unfortunately, when I was getting the data, the pinger stopped working kind of halfway through. But I think it's okay because a lot of the bottom items, they were marked in red, meaning that there wasn't any change from yesterday. So I think a lot of these things at the bottom, they aren't very desired after anymore. So I think it's okay. I'll just update tomorrow when the pinger comes back. I think the only thing that people would have wanted to know is Stellar Crown. But for Stellar Crown, yesterday's numbers, Stellar Crown went down like 100 something for the booster box and like about 100 for booster bundles. So it's probably about the same rate. But let's get into it. So I'm just going to look at this view, and I have my more organized view later on. But this just gives me a general view of what's happening. I have the January 11th data next to the January 10th. If the box is in red, that means it didn't change at all. And then if it did change, there's a little difference column over here. So Vivid Voltage, that's the one everyone's talking about. 578 booster boxes sold in the last 24 hours, approximately 24 hours. So yeah, I think that's actually an increased rate because this is a 2-day difference. So it's just slightly more. And so we are set to sell in less than 2 weeks. I have the estimated number of days in another spreadsheet, and that's a conservative estimate. Battle Styles is not selling. Brilliant Stars is selling the Bill and Battle Stamps and the mini portfolios. Astral Radiance, it's selling a lot of the 3-pack blisters mostly, and mostly the Sylveon one. So if you want to get on that, that's one of the most sold one now. There are 1,700 sold in the last 24 hours. I am learning more about how Pokemon Center or the API does things. So when you see this $20,000 plus stock, I think it's just usually the numbers either really big and Pokemon Center doesn't bother updating it, or it means that they just somehow move and get out of stock. I've seen both behaviors. So I saw for Scarlet Violet base, there were some items 20,000 plus, and then suddenly went out of stock one day. And then now for Astral Radiance, I kind of have an idea of the other way it works. So this is for the Astral Radiance Pokemon Center ETBs, and I remember when these came out, people were very hyped up on Pokemon Center ETBs because like there weren't a lot of them and they were worth a lot of money. Unfortunately, then they printed a bunch for Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance, and they had so like I just looked at Evolving Skies at Fusion Strike ETBs yesterday. I guess I could pull that up real quick. The previous two sets, Evolving Skies and Fusion Strike, their ETPs are actually worth more than the booster boxes per pack. Let's see, Fusion Strike, yeah, over here. So Fusion Strike, the PC ETP was $155, so it's worth 15 something per pack, and then the booster box is actually worth 13 something per pack. So Fusion Strike PC ETP is actually worth a lot. Same thing with Evolving Skies, like both PC ETPs are worth about 40, and the booster box is worth about 38. So yeah, they were very hot items, and these are very good sets. Unfortunately, they overprinted for Astral Radiance and Brilliant Stars. And now Astral Radiance, we're finally seeing actual stock numbers of it going from 20,000 to 14,000. I don't think that means that people just suddenly bought 5,000. It just means they finally decided to update the stock number more appropriately, or at least let us see it. I saw that with Temporal Force as well, which I'll get into soon. No movement on Crown's D8, no movement on these Pokemon Go balls. For these $5 per pack things, it's mostly just the Fusion Strike stuff selling out. So the Fusion Strike stuff is, you type in two pack blisters, you see a bunch of these. The Latios, these have pins, so this is a Celebi, Latios, and Jirachi. The Latios one sold out yesterday or today. So that's over here, it's sold out. And then next one to sell, it's probably gonna be the Latios, I'm guessing, because that's the least amount. But yeah, they're selling like about 1,000 a day, so these are gonna run out pretty soon. People are trying about Fusion Strike. I have videos on that. Fusion Strike is the second best set of Sword and Shield, and all packs from older sets that are better are usually worth at least like $15-$20. So it just makes sense, even though there's a battle styles with these. You're gonna, like, it'll be worth more in the future, but I also expect there's people who are like maybe rep and shippers buying these because they could probably post Fusion Strike for like $10 or $12 a pack and they still make money. So yeah, the trainer toolkit here is people are actually still buying it. It had a big jump from like 117 bought, and now there's still 59 bought. The trainer toolkit I have oh, here. So Let me correct this. I mentioned this before, but people in the comments also commented it. So there's an Unbroken Bonds pack here, which is actually worth about $30. So if you bought this, it would give you the value of the pack back if that was accurate. But from videos, and I mentioned that like it's actually a Burning Shadows. So if you add up these retro packs from Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, you get about $30 value anyway. So you kind of make your money back, minus fees and stuff. But yeah, people are buying it out a little bit. And so then like I got to the end of the data, but Scarlet Vibe base no one's buying. I think Paradox Rift, I couldn't really get any data on that. But yesterday it wasn't really selling. And in Temporal Forces, I almost missed out on that, but I did check it earlier this morning, and only about like 59 sold from like that 14,999. So if you think Temporal Forces is going out soon, not quite yet. That's a really slow, only 60 booster boxes a day to cover that 15,000. That's gonna take a while. And that's pretty much all the data I have. Like, I didn't get to cover these because the pinger stopped working. But yesterday, Shroud Fable, I don't really have updates on Stellar Crown, but I expect the rate to increase that much. And all these other items, like they were already red anyway. I did look at this Archeron card, and it's still in stock at the making this video somewhere. So if I just check the physical Pokemon Center site, it's still there. So if people want to buy it, it has Twilight and Obsidian. But yeah, this is like yesterday's stock data. If you want to like review it, there wasn't a lot of stuff sold. Blood Moon or Soluna, I guess I'd want to keep an eye on that. Like this has Surging Sparks for in case anyone wants it. But other than that, nothing's really in danger of selling out. Okay, so I like to organize these. So for the data I did gather, there was only that's like 13 products that actually had differences. There's, I guess like I could have put Temporal Forces here and maybe Astral Radiance Pokemon Center ATBs, but actually I do have Temporal Forces. I didn't put the Astral Radiance ones because 20,000 to 15,000 doesn't seem accurate. But yeah, you see like Temporal Forces at that rate, it'll sell in 253 days. So you just have a ton of time. It'll probably increase, but yeah, that's still like way too many booster boxes. And yeah, this is sorted by the differences that being sold. So most people are buying Astral Radiance 3-pack blisters. These are all the Fusion Strike packs, which I told you guys, there's only about 1,000 each day. And then there's Vivid Voltage. So these are the top products by far. And then for some reason, Brilliant Stars mini portfolios are selling, but that's gonna take a while to sell out. And then Astral Radiance 3-pack blisters for Eevee, and this Electro box with 2 Lost Origins. So people are trying to get those Lost Origins. And there's this collector chest, but then after that, like, yeah, there's Trainer's Toget. But over here I have the same chart, but I sort by sellout days. So basically what I did is that I just divided the total number by the rates per day. So that's about that's about 2 to 3 days. So I sorted that. So Astral Radiance is the one it's gonna sell out the soonest for the 3-pack blister, and then you have the Latias cards, the Fusion Strike one, more Fusion Strike. It's almost the same list, but yeah, you can see Fusion Strike's definitely gonna get sold soon. And the collector chest, there's a collector chest of Fusion, and then people told me, like, I had it listed as 2 Lost Origin because of the picture, but people told me that you actually get Silver Tempest in there, so I just put that there. I'll look that up. Chests, just so people can see that. That's not what I want. Collector chests. Oh, did it already? Oh, that's weird. Did it happen in 2022? I just used API to search for this. I actually can't find it, so maybe something happened that time. But yeah, there's only 117. Well, there's 2,000. Okay, I need to I should probably double check that. But yeah, anyway, if you're gonna buy stuff, buy these. This is the store data. I'll leave it at that. Buy Fusion Strike, buy Sylveon Astral Radiance, buy Vivid Voltage. Those are my top recommendations. Anyway, thanks. Bye, guys.